Welcome to our last video lecture of enhancing interlocutor skills in e-coaching. Here is what you will learn in the first section of Introduction, Understanding Interlocutor Skills. Challenges in e-coaching. Strategies for enhancing interlocutor skills. Best practices. Objectives of the lecture. Let's start with understanding interlocutor skills.
Interlocutor skills refer to the set of communication and interpersonal abilities that enable an individual to interact effectively and constructively with others in a conversation or dialogue. In the context of e-coaching, where interactions often occur via digital platforms such as video calls, emails, and messaging apps. Importance of interlocutor skills in e-coaching. If you want to be a good interlocutor, you should build rapport and trust. The foundation of any e-coaching relationship is trust and rapport, which are cultivated through effective communication. Interlocutor skills enable e-coaches to create a welcoming and safe environment, even in a virtual setting, making learners feel understood and valued. Active listening. This is crucial for understanding the learner's needs, goals, and challenges. Active listening involves not just hearing the words, but also comprehending the emotions and intentions behind them. In e-coaching, where nonverbal cues can be less apparent, being an active listener ensures that the coach fully grasps the learner's perspective. Empathy. Demonstrating empathy is essential for creating emotional connections and understanding the learner's experience from their viewpoint. This emotional intelligence component helps e-coaches to tailor their guidance and support in a way that resonates with the learner's personal journey and adaptability. E-coaches must be able to adjust their communication style and techniques to match the learner's preferences and the digital medium being used. This flexibility helps in maintaining effective communication across various platforms and with learners from diverse backgrounds. Interlocutor skills are the linchpin of successful e-coaching relationships. They enable e-coaches to effectively bridge the physical gap imposed by digital communication, ensuring that the coaching process is impactful, supportive, and tailored to the learner's needs. Developing these skills is not just beneficial but essential for any e-coach aiming to facilitate meaningful growth and transformation in their learners.
Challenges in e-coaching. E-coaching, while offering flexibility and accessibility beyond traditional face-to-face coaching, comes with its own set of unique challenges. These challenges can impact the effectiveness of the coaching process if not adequately addressed. Here are some common challenges faced in e-coaching. Maintaining engagement. Distractions. Learners may be more prone to distractions in their environment when participating in e-coaching sessions from home or another non-professional setting. Screen fatigue. Prolonged screen time can lead to fatigue, reducing the learner's engagement and ability to focus during sessions. Lack of nonverbal cues. The reduced visibility of nonverbal cues in digital communication can make it challenging for e-coaches to gauge engagement and adjust their approach accordingly. Building rapport. Lack of physical presence. The absence of physical cues and the warmth of in-person interactions can make it harder to establish a strong rapport and trust between the coach and the learner. Delayed responses. In asynchronous communication modes like email, delays in responses can hinder the flow of conversation and affect rapport building. Overcoming technological barriers. Technical issues. Issues such as poor internet connectivity, software glitches, and hardware limitations can disrupt e-coaching sessions and affect the overall coaching experience. Digital literacy. Both e-coaches and learners may have varying levels of comfort and proficiency with digital tools, potentially hindering effective communication and engagement. Security and privacy concerns. Ensuring the confidentiality and security of digital communications is crucial but can be challenging, affecting the willingness of learners to share openly. Personalization of e-coaching. Adapting to individual needs. Tailoring e-coaching approaches to suit individual learner needs can be more challenging in an e-coaching context where personal cues are less apparent. Cultural and language barriers. E-coaching often crosses geographical boundaries, which can introduce cultural and language barriers that require careful navigation. Scheduling conflicts. Finding suitable times for live sessions across different time zones can be challenging, potentially affecting the consistency of e-coaching. Accountability. Without the physical presence of a coach, learners may find it harder to stay accountable for their actions and progress.
Strategies for enhancing interlocutor skills. Enhancing interlocutor skills, especially in the context of e-coaching, involves deliberate practice and the adoption of specific strategies aimed at improving communication and interpersonal interactions. Here are strategies for enhancing key interlocutor skills. 1. Reflective listening. Practice reflecting back what the learner says, rephrasing their statements to show understanding. This not only confirms that you are listening but also helps clarify the learner's thoughts and feelings. 2. Empathetic responses. Use phrases that convey understanding and empathy, such as, "It sounds like you're feeling," or, "I can see how that situation could be really challenging." 3. Nonverbal cues. In video calls, show you are listening by nodding, maintaining eye contact, and showing appropriate facial expressions. 4. Use visual aids. In e-coaching, leveraging visual aids like diagrams, charts, or slides can help clarify complex ideas and ensure your learner fully understands the concepts discussed. 5. Feedback loop. Regularly ask for feedback to ensure your messages are understood as intended. This can be as simple as asking, "Does that make sense?" or "Do you need me to go over anything again?" 6. Adjust communication style. Be aware of the learner's communication style and preferences, and adapt your approach accordingly. Some learners may prefer more direct communication, while others may respond better to a more narrative style. 7. Cultural sensitivity. Develop an understanding of cultural differences in communication and be sensitive to these in your e-coaching practice. This includes being aware of cultural norms, idioms, and nonverbal communication differences. 8. Encouragement. Balance feedback with encouragement. Highlight strengths and progress to motivate and build confidence. Enhancing interlocutor skills is a continuous process that requires commitment, practice, and a willingness to adapt and learn. By implementing these strategies, e-coaches can improve their ability to communicate effectively, build stronger relationships with learners, and facilitate more impactful e-coaching sessions. Enhancing interlocutor skills is crucial for e-coaches to facilitate effective and impactful coaching sessions. Here are summarized best practices for e-coaches aiming to improve these skills. Foster active listening. Practice reflective listening, like regularly paraphrase or summarize what the learner has said to ensure understanding and validation. Cultivate empathy. Use empathetic language to convey that you understand and share in the learner's feelings and experiences. Ensure clarity in communication. Avoid jargon and complex terms. Aim for clear, concise, and straightforward communication. Provide constructive feedback. Frame feedback positively, emphasizing opportunities for improvement and learning. Embrace continuous learning. Regularly ask learners and peers for feedback on your communication and coaching style. Reflect on your coaching sessions to identify strengths and areas for improvement. Build rapport and engagement. Use warm, open communication to build rapport and keep learners engaged throughout the e-coaching process.
Conclusion. Let's summarize the key objectives of the lecture. The aim of this lecture is to equip e-coaches with the knowledge and tools necessary to enhance their interlocutor skills, enabling them to navigate the unique challenges of digital coaching environments effectively. By focusing on the development of these critical skills, the lecture seeks to achieve the following objectives. 1. Skills enhancement. 2. Challenges. 3. Strategies implementation. 4. Best practices adoption. In conclusion, the role of interlocutor skills in the realm of e-coaching cannot be overstated. These skills, encompassing active listening, empathy, clarity in communication, adaptability, and the ability to provide constructive feedback, are the bedrock upon which effective and transformative e-coaching is built. They enable e-coaches to bridge the inherent limitations of digital communication, fostering a rapport and understanding that are crucial for a successful e-coaching relationship. Thank you for your engagement and attention. Looking forward to seeing you in the next session. Happy e-coaching!